Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Don't mind me as I continue to fuss with my hair. This is new. This is the Do It All 3-in-1 Dry Texture Spray, Volume, Refresh, and Hold. Dry shampoo meets hairspray. Really strong. Today we are testing new drugstore drops, including this hair item. I'm struggling with my hair. I'm struggling with the opening of this video. I just curled my hair for like an hour and it's just like it's not behaving. So I figured I'd try this and just see what happens. Anything could happen. The fumes are smacking me in my brain right now. Wow, that is intense. It's kind of making my eye twitch. Have you guys tried this? I just got it from Target. SGX NYC. This reminds me of IGK. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we found a bunch of dupes at Target for IGK? Because I love IGK. Just the packaging and everything kind of feels extraordinarily similar. So there's that. We're just gonna like forgive the hair for being wild and a little unpredictable. I tried a new iron today and I don't think it was like a clipless iron. I don't think I like it. We're just gonna dive on in. I have a hot new drop from Catrice. You guys know I love their concealer, love their foundation, the True Skin. So good. They have an inspired by pre-foundation situation right here. We've seen these popping up from pretty much everyone. This is the Soft Glam Filter Fluid Glow Booster. Now I have tried the one from Charlotte. I have tried the one from E.l.f. And I have been playing with this one and wanting to share with you guys about this, but it hadn't launched yet. They sent this to me. I got a little bit of a preview. This is not a sponsored thing, but oh my gosh, this makes the skin look so beautiful. This does not overly shine up the skin. It just gives it this nice, just like a soft filter kiss of glow without exaggerating pores or fine lines, and just really plumps up the skin. And if you want that glowy, clean girl skin effect, this definitely gets it done. The scent of it is a little off. That's maybe my only critique with this. But outside of that, it just plumps and glows the skin and truly gives you that nice filter effect. I have been quietly obsessed with this, and I'm so happy to finally be talking about it. I mean, come on. It just gives you a glow in the correct way, especially if you're going in with a light foundation on top of it. You're just gonna look more fresh. My problem with some of the others that I have tried is the freshness is a little too elevated for my needs. I don't want to look sparkly and I don't want to look too highlighty underneath the makeup. There has to be this like correct balance. And I feel like this does the trick. And you only need a teeny tiny bit. Marvelous. Okay, we are gonna go in with a new full coverage concealer from Kokie. They sent me a ton of different shades. I have tried this one time before. This is Medium Honey, and I liked it. I kind of was like, ooh, I need to play with that again, but this is the newest drugstore concealer that I have found. You would think it would be like Shape Tape because it has that full coverage claim, but this is a much thinner formula. It is very full coverage though. I am going like this underneath foundation to kind of give a little bit of a highlight in this region. What is going on here? I want to give a little bit of a highlight underneath my eye, pulling down right here. Not everyone likes that technique. I still like it. Ooh, a little goes a long freaking way with this though. My goodness, but you can see it is very, very full coverage. I love how the skin looks just like this, just with a little concealer. I would actually typically stop here and then maybe put a little brow on, a little mascara, some liner and blush and lipstick. So maybe I would do a little more, but like the skin looks fresh. I am gonna pop on a little bit of foundation today just because I want to look really pulled together and done, and so you guys can see how foundation performs on top of this guy right here. I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear and just do a pump or two of this BRB. I do have another Catrice item here. This is the Melted Sun Cream Bronzer in the shade Beach Babe. This has more of an RCMA, Danessa Myricks texture. It looks like it would be more like Charlotte Tilbury or Fenty, but it's not. It's a little more slippery, but it does have a nice blendability and dry down that kind of feels a little bit blurry and powdery. We're gonna go ahead and apply this. Wow, the hair, what are we gonna call that? Oh my gosh, ma'am, get it together. Oh my gosh. When I tell you guys, I was having like such a mini drama queen meltdown over my hair this morning that I didn't have time to like fully start over. Like instead I wasted like legit 40 minutes trying to curl my whole head instead of rewashing it. And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, should I even be filming this with my hair in this atrocious state? And sometimes I just have to laugh at myself and be like, please, like, do not take yourself so freaking seriously. Like, it's fine. It is fine. You will survive. But I always get so hard on myself. Like, great, I didn't plan well enough. And like, this is just ruining my life right now. It's not, but I have this thing in my head that if something in business is not going right, I will go straight to the aesthetics of things and I will be like, you know why that video didn't perform? I know why. It's not because it was a product that people weren't interested in. It has to be because my background was messy. And that is why. Like, that's how my brain functions. Or I'll be like, you know why? Because my hair looked terrible. And people probably clicked on the video and they're like, yikes, I'm out of here. So I do this weird thing where I like aesthetically like monitor and like go into this like perfectionism, and like everything has to be like a certain way to equate success. And sadly, to some degree, that is true. But also, I really like how I feel when I'm not so like, you know, like perfect. Like, I just want to just like kind of relax and like, hello, chill out. Let's just not be so serious. It's just makeup, you know? It's funny though, because if you start to get like a little too like, I don't care, nothing bugs me, like it's fine, like who cares to even put an effort into anything, like you can veer into this other weird direction where you're apathetic about everything and then you stop painting your nails, pulling yourself together, and you just find yourself in like a perpetual pair of sweatpants. Like I've totally done that too. So I'm trying to find this balance of not being totally extreme, but also not defending the extreme by being totally undone. You know what I'm saying? It is mental Olympics. I don't know if any of that makes sense or if some of you guys are just like, wow, Tati. This is really beautiful, by the way. It is light. This goes on a lot more airy than I thought it would. What do you think? What do we think? Drugstore. This is pretty good. I am gonna go in with an old fave that just is always reliable from Covergirl. The Covergirl Advanced Radiance. I'm gonna go in with a sponge and just set the under eye. The under eye area is looking amazing. The forehead and everything else, it's a little shiny. We're gonna go in with the JOAH Selfie Ready setting powder in Banana. I just talked about this in a dupes video and it truly is wonderful for those of us that are combo leaning dry. It's like the perfect amount of slight luminosity, but also somehow mattifying. It's just a really, really good finely milled HD powder. And if you're looking for something to just take away a little bit of the shine without making you feel crinkly, that has a little bit of a color corrector, that banana tone, this is so nice. I love. Perfect. Every time. Perfect. I'm gonna go in with the E.l.f. Bite Size Brow Palette. And then we'll get back to the more interesting new. I think this would be a great time for me to request that you thumbs up this video if you are enjoying drugstore content. If you want more dupes and more new at the drugstore, budget-friendly everything, let me know by liking this video. And as always, leave me comments letting me know if there's something new that has just dropped that you're like, I really want to see this in action. Always feel free to leave your requests. I do still to this day, I read my comments and I reply when I can. I have a couple packages that I wanted to open up on camera because I know that this is new stuff from Moira. I don't know what it is though, so it's like surprise, surprise. Like, what could this be? Moira kind of just jumped out of the blue and in my mind is just like such an awesome drugstore option. But like, where did they even come from, you know? Yes, actually, I'm so excited for this. You're the highlighter of my day. Oh my goodness. I have seen on TikTok people comparing this to Rare Beauty's highlighters. Yo, what? Starlit? I think we need to go into this one. That's really, really pretty. Okay, I'm jazzed. I have one more box. What do we got? Oh my gosh, no. What is this? Wet n Wild Scooby-Doo? Stop. I just recently saw the funniest thing ever on Instagram. One of the actors, I forget what his name is, from Scooby-Doo, like having a meltdown while he's filming like in front of a green screen. Have you guys seen this? And he's like having to do the voice and he's like, I don't get paid enough for this. It is the funniest thing ever.
Zoink, Scoob, we gotta get out of here. It's not paying enough for what I'm doing here. Oh, zoinks. Like, I practice Shakespeare. I studied Shakespeare. I'm classically trained.
Let's find out what is the scoop on this. Wet n Wild. Get mad glow with Glow Madness face and body crayons that glow under UV light. What? I don't know. Let's dig in. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say I feel like this is a little out my age category. Is it? Do I have to play like that? I don't know. Sometimes the makeup in these collections that are a little more juvenile, like the Alice in Wonderland has a dupe for Turkish Delight from NARS. Like sometimes these collections have good stuff. Okay, so we have the Glows in the Dark Glow Madness 3-piece body crayon set. I don't know that we're gonna get into that today. There is a Scooby Glows in the Dark Stay Groovy makeup sponge. Don't really need that. Do I need any of this? Mystery Slime Lip Mask. What is that about? That smells great. Actually, it kind of smells like a Christmas candle, but in a good way. Is it slimy? Is it, oh, it's Laneige-esque juiciness. Like it's got a nice thickness to it. Let's just kind of moisturize the lips while we're here. Why not? We're into it. We're already here. I don't know. The scent is like a little pine needly fresh candle fantasy. I don't know that I'm really loving that. Okay, and then we have Puppy Power Cream Blush. Okay. Lip stain. We have an eyeshadow palette that honestly, it doesn't really excite me. So I'm not gonna try this one on camera, but I just wanted to open that box and kind of see what was up. I am tempted to test out this blush. Should we try it? Let's just try it. It has a really interesting, like you press this guy in here. Oh, this could be a disaster. Talk to the paw. Let's just try it. Actually, do I see myself reaching for this every day? No. Is it cute? Yes. Kind of a strange color, the like purple. It's like a very, very purpley blush. So not sure that I'm super loving that. The balm feels really good. The scent to me is like, yeah, no. Then we have the shimmer liquid liner. I could be about this. Like, let's try this one really quickly. That's pretty, but it's green. I don't know, it's like a little, it would have to be for the right look, but that is really pretty. It's a super glittery liner that has a minty green undertone. Really, really pretty. I'll include a close-up swatch. Let's also swatch this guy right here, this lip stain. Now, I'm not normally into these kind of colors. I actually think they look terrible on me. However, there are plenty of people that rock this kind of a lip color, like a true deep plum berry lip. And this is actually very nice. The texture is good. The tone of the color here is really elegant. And I would say this is a good one. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Clinique's Black Honey, but with more intensity. It's gonna show up more. My mom would like this. Okay, I'm excited to dive headfirst into this little gem right here. This is the Wow in a Box palette from Catrice. Now, this is a mini eyeshadow palette. Does it remind us of something similar to Natasha Denona that you might find at the cash wrap at Sephora? It's like a very similar setup right here. That's the first thing that I noticed. I really love the neutral tones in here, so I thought I would go in with this for my eye look today. Now, I have been consistently doing eye looks that are really more pulled back than ever before. Half the time, I don't even like wearing eyeshadow on the daily, which is so random and so strange for me, but it's just kind of where I'm at. So I have been gravitating toward everything very soft and neutral, with exception of, say, like duochromes like Danessa Myricks. If I'm gonna go big with the makeup, I'm gonna really do it. Otherwise, ooh, that is super pigmented. Wow. Otherwise, I just kind of really embrace a more neutral look. That is so much more pigmented than I thought it would be. Like right as I'm saying, like, I just want something soft and neutral, and this is just like, bam. I'm gonna have to do something about the blush too. It's gonna drive me crazy. We cannot have purple blush and coral eyes. This is unacceptable. I don't know if that helped or not, but here's hoping. I'm now gonna go into this guy right here, just with my fingertip, and tap this on the lid. I'm gonna go in with the pink one all the way down here, again with my fingertip, and just kind of tilt back and tap on that inner portion of the lid just to brighten it up. Really simple, really pretty. I love the texture of the metallics, and the matte was so smooth and easy to blend, but really pigmented, so watch out. I have a new mascara I am so excited to try. You guys know I love the Covergirl Cleantopia. They have a deep navy that is said to brighten up your eyes, and I love this formula so much. It really thickens and lengthens and does all the things, and I am super curious to try this one out. Oh, you know what I do have? I forgot. I got all of these liners from Maybelline. So they have these limited edition Maybelline Tattoo Studio liners. I love the formula on these so much. They're great in the waterline. And I just thought that these colors were so unique. I scooped them up just without even hesitating. I'm gonna crack into this one right here. This is Peach Pop. That's really pretty. Just for a little definition, because I didn't want to do harsh liner anyway. So something like this can give you just like a tiny bit of definition on the eye, but it's not going to look like you're wearing a harsh line at all. It'll, more than anything, it'll just trick the eye. And maybe take it a little bit under here. Really pretty. All right, let's pop on the mascara. The Cleantopia Plant Powered Clean Mascara in an eye brightening navy. I love the packaging. My trick with this mascara, if you don't want to do false lashes, but you want a little more oomph from your mascara, let this dry for a few minutes and then go back in. Some formulas out there, like the OG Physicians Formula, the one in the leaf tube, that's a good one to do this trick with. Not all formulas will play nice in this way, but this particular formula does, and it has that brush that's really gonna wiggle at the root, the lashes, and add like kind of a second coat, truly to fatten up the lashes. So I'm gonna let this dry and do its thing. We're gonna move on to the lips and then go back. I did manage to pick up a favorite of mine that I was running low on. No, this is the wrong shade. Dude, how did that happen? Purely Nude. This is not the shade that I wanted. I wanted Toffee. Okay, we're just gonna try this out. This is so funny. Like, this is the super weirdest thing ever because Totally Toffee, I was like, oh my gosh, it's sold out. And while I was shopping around, James is like pulling all of them off of the thing. And he's like, I found one for you. And I'm like, you did? Like, so good. Like, let's grab that. That is weird. Like, we both looked at it and I was like, oh, nice. How was this the wrong one? That is super weird. Do you ever have it where you remember something happening a certain way and then you're like, yo, this is different than the experience that we both just had? What is that? Like, James and I were recently having like full brain meltdown, like Mandela effect, where the song, I'll be home for Christmas, you can, what's the word? Fill in the blank. Think about it for a second. I'll be home for Christmas, you can, I can't really sing it because I'm going to get copyright strike, but you can on me. Okay, I feel like I sang that song in like jazz choir in high school and I'm like, it's you can count on me. But apparently it's always been you can plan on me. And I'm like, in what life? Like, are you kidding me? You can plan on me? No, that's not right. Like, that has to be wrong. That's not right. Is that right? Leave it in the comments below. Also, leave me any other Mandela effects. Like, this has been an ongoing hysterical conversation with my whole family. Like, when I found out that one, I called my sister immediately and we were both having a fit over it. We're like, you can plan on me? No, thank you. That is not what it is. Okay, I am now gonna go in with this gem right here. This is new from e.l.f. This is the Glow Reviver Lip Oil. When I tell you the entire display had been picked over and this was the last shade available and there were only 2 of them, like literally 2 on the display at Ulta. Like, that is how crazy people are being for this new launch. I just, slim pickings, man. This is what I was able to get. So we're gonna test it out here. Does not smell that great. It's a little minty. Texture is nice and plushy. I don't know that I get this whole lip oil obsession. I would rather use the Fenty Gloss Balm, or like the Tarte Juicy, like these guys right here. Like, fully understand the hype. I get it. This whole lip oil thing, I don't get it. It's not for me. I don't think it's for me. Okay, so let's try and take the hair down. Let's see how we did. No, it's looking drab. What can we do to spice it up? Oh, we didn't even try the highlighter. That's what's missing. This is the completed look. There is so much that I am loving here. There are things that I would like to integrate with other products that I like better. So I'm always like really excited to kind of hybrid in drugstore with the luxury faves that I use on a daily basis. Let's rapid fire what worked, what didn't. Of course, I'm going to continue using and loving this Soft Glam Filter Fluid. It's so nice. It's my favorite for one of these under foundation glow enhancing situations. Really, really into that. I think this mascara is a smash hit. I love the deep navy blue color. It is not detectable. It's not like someone's gonna look at your lashes and be like, oh wow, you're wearing blue mascara. It's an eye brightening, flattering color that I think is really unique, and I love this formula. It does not irritate my eyes. Bonus, Not really into the Scooby-Doo stuff. Oh my gosh, I will try the palette. I think it's cute. If you like Scooby-Doo, it's available. I think that the glow-in-the-dark element of it for this time of year could be fun if you're into that kind of a thing and you're looking for inexpensive, fun products like this. Wet n Wild always does a good job with these collections. It's just not anything that I'm gonna be reaching for on the daily. This Kokie concealer is surprising me. It really is very smoothing. It's a thin texture. It's high coverage. It has a really bulky kind of Shape Tape-esque applicator. I'm not sure that I love that so much. You can overuse it really easily. That's my only thing that I would say, but it is really nice and it does not crinkle. It does not exaggerate lines. So this is a win. The Melted Cream Bronzer from Catrice, I'm gonna have to use this a few more times. I like it. I don't know that I love it more than all of my other creams. You guys know I'm kind of obsessed with creams to mix in underneath foundation and on top. So this is kind of a so-so item. Love this wow in a box mini eyeshadow palette. Like honestly, luxury looks so good. Moira A+. I'm gonna have to swatch all of these highlighters. They look phenomenal, beautiful, packaging, everything A to Z. Dreamy, so good. Definitely competes with high end, so I'm excited to be trying these out. And that's where we land, you guys. I'm going to go and do the rest of my day. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. Subscribe, ring the bell, thumbs this up, leave those comments. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.